Have you ever noticed how often human beings stay stuck and spend a lot of time spinning around in the same loops? The same arguments, the same heartbreaks, and people-pleasing patterns, trying to earn the worth that has been theirs innately all along. That's exhausting, isn't it? And here's the truth that most people miss. You don't break these loops with more discipline, another self-help hack, or proving yourself, or even more therapy. You break them by stepping outside of time itself and into what I call the causal realm. The causal realm is the subtlest, highest plane of existence. This is the world of pure thought, pure consciousness, the first cause of all things. That's why it's called the causal realm. And here is what is fascinating. There is a version of you right now that already exists and lives on another timeline, in another dimension, a version of you that has already walked through the heartbreaks and faced the chaos, figured out how to alchemize grief into wisdom, into energy that's useful for you. That version of you is your older, wiser, higher self. So here's a question for you. What if you could talk to them and you could really borrow their wisdom? You could skip years of mistakes by asking just one question that could change everything. What do I need to know right now that will carry me where you already are? Ask that to your older, wiser self. What do I need to know right now that will carry me to where you already are? Is that making sense? If you're in a safe space right now, I wonder if you could just try something really, really simple. And that is close your eyes if that feels safe. That's perfect. Imagine that you're sitting across from your older, wiser, higher self. They've already healed and survived all of the storms that your human self is walking through right now. Take a deep belly breath in and out. Good. And ask them a question. Ask them multiple questions. Maybe you could ask something like, what is truly important for me to know right now? Or what step can I take today that you're going to thank me for in the future? And really listen, really notice. The answers might come as something very soft, like a whisper, or they might be very, very loud and striking and powerful, like a strike of lightning, but they will come one way or another. And the more you do this, the more will come through. The more you speak, the more will come through. And the more you develop a relationship with your older, wiser, higher self who can give you certain wisdom and certain guidance in your life experience now that might feel a little more confusing. So, why don't most people already do this? Well, It's because your older, wiser, higher self is not here to reassure you or blow smoke up your butt, right? Your older, wiser self is here to hand you truths that you've been avoiding, maybe. They'll show you where you've been sabotaging yourself. They won't hold back. Where you've been playing small, where you have been toning down your magic just to feel safe. And that's uncomfortable. Not everyone is there yet. That's why it's so much easier to scroll on your phone and watch people doing stupid stuff on the internet or numb out with alcohol and drugs or eat until you're gorged full or wait until you're ready, which never comes. But you're still watching this. So just because of that, I already know you're not most people. You are the kind of soul who knows that the shadow is not something to hide from. It's actually the map of your life, your dream life. That's why I share tools like this, because connecting with your older, wiser self is not just some visualization BS fluff. This is deep alchemy at the depths of your being. It's integration, it's transmutation, the raw materials of your life experience being transformed into absolute gold. And when you begin to do these things, something really magical happens within you. Those loops unravel like a ball of tangled yarn that you finally untangle, or a necklace that was all knotted up and you finally got it untangled, right? Your shadow becomes a compass instead of this burden. Your future self becomes your ally that guides you. It nudges you, it supports you, it suddenly there's space around yourself. There's space around those emotions and energies so they don't mess things up anymore. Space for the new energies, new, better, healthier things in your life, new choices, new ways of being that truly have a chance to take root. And here's the paradox, it actually costs far less to do this deep inner work now than it would to keep paying that price of the same old freaking mistakes that you've made a million times. It's like the same episode on Netflix that you've already watched. You already know how that's going to play out. You already know how that road ends, where it takes you. So now is the time for you to make a different choice and to choose yourself, your health, your wealth, your relationships, your joy, your full expression as a soul of who you truly came here to be expressed as, the things that you love, your important personal preferences. So maybe this is that moment when you are going to begin that dialogue. And I just want to send you so much love and encouragement as you start using this tool. It's going to change your life. This week, spend some time with your older, wiser self. Go for a walk with them. Imagine them walking right beside you. Uh, just do a meditation with them. You can speak out loud, you can speak in your head, but just do it in some way. in your way and ask the questions that really are going to matter for your life. And if you're ready to go deeper, well, this is the kind of guided soul work that I offer in my practice. I'll leave a link down below if you're called to that. Also, I'm going to leave the link for the quantum immersion 4 week guided meditation hypnosis journey. You get all of the processes, so it gives you way more protocols and processes that you can use in your own practice with your clients. You can use them for your own personal healing, but it's only like $60 or $70. So check that out and take if you need. And no matter what, just remember this: your future self already exists. The only question is at this point is, will you meet them now, or are you going to gather their wisdom, or will you keep waiting until life keeps throwing you into the meat grinder and forces you through fire until you have enough pain and finally decide to do something about it? That's your choice. So I know which choice I would make. I know which choice many of my clients have made, and I think you will also. So thank you so much for being here with me today. Thanks for your presence, your attention, your pure positive energy. Take that light out onto the planet, and I'm sending you so much love, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, share all those good things if you want. Talk soon. Bye bye.